Rudy, on the heels of the win on Friday night, how important is it for you guys to try to close this road trip off with a win, considering the schedule that's ahead of you guys?
It's for us, it's just one game at a time. I thought last game was a very important win for us. Those guys played really hard, and they really wanted to win, and they came out ready, and we did too, and we got it for the whole game, and it was a big win for us. So we want to keep building on that, especially defensively, and every night until the playoff, every night is going to be an opportunity for us to keep building our identity defensively and keep getting better.
Kristen Kenny, Just TV.
Hey, Rudy, over the last month, you guys have had one home game, which is crazy to even think of that. And of course, you guys who participated in the All-Star, I mean, really, it's been just a grind. Can you put into perspective just the mental and physical challenges during this last month?
I mean, it's kind of like we know that right now it's our last long Eastern road trip. So we knew that this stretch particularly was going to be probably tough physically and mentally. And, I think we all embrace that. We all know that, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to eat right. We have to try to get as much sleep as we can and take care of ourselves mentally and physically. And we know that those games are also great tests for us mentally. When you're a little tired, when you're a little beat up, you need to bring something else to the table. And when I talk about communication and being connected, is those things that we know that, when we're tired, if we're able to do those things, then when we are fresh, it's going to be even better. And it's it's a long season. We knew before the season started that it was going to be a little less days without games. And, we know that, it's going to be like that until the playoffs and probably during the playoffs too. So, we just got to keep taking care of ourselves and keep getting better.
Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Rudy, after the loss to the Wizards, you and many other players and Quinn were all a little frustrated with the slip that you guys had defensively, and you guys talked about, communication being a big part of that, needing to get back to communicating more and helping each other. Do you guys talk about that? Like, do the players talk to each other and say, like, we need to refocus, or how do you guys approach that?
We do. I mean, we try to, especially before the game and during the game, during timeouts and stuff. As a leader, I try to, make sure I keep communicating with my teammates, keep reminding them how important it is to communicate. And, and I think that Wizards game really, when we all kind of looked at ourselves and we realized that the picture I was looking at was ugly. So I think he woke us up in a way, and we saw that wasn't the team that we wanted to be. We want to be a team that takes every single defensive possession seriously, and that doesn't want to give anything easy away to the other team, and a team that plays together. And we were able to come into against Toronto, and we had a great defensive game. They hit some shots, and we still, we stay with it, and we were able to win this game. So that's the team we want to be, and I think there is no doubt about it. Now within the group, and it's on every single one of us to keep doing the little extra effort for the team and for one another.
Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Rudy, I don't know if you saw Ben Simmons' comments on kind of his Defensive Player of the Year candidacy. And basically he was saying that because he is a versatile defender, because he can guard multiple positions, that he felt he was more valuable than you, who, as a rim protector. And I'm just kind of curious what your thought is on kind of that versatile defender versus a rim protector, and kind of how you can like compare the value of those very different defensive roles.
I mean, to me, it's there's a lot of very good defenders in this league, and you know, I don't really spend my time looking at other guys, but but to me, it's about impact. It's about how much impact you can have on the court, and how much impact you can have on your teammates, and at the end of the day, how much impact you can have on your team and on the other team. And it's not about being cute. It's not about looking good. It's not about narratives. It's not about having a big name. It's about coming out every single night trying to grind defensively and have that impact on the game. And there's a lot of now we have a thankfully we have a lot of advanced statistics. We have a lot of ways to measure somebody's impact. And that's why when people kind of campaign for themselves, I think it's great. But for me, just being worried about my team. How can I help my team every single night, and how can we keep getting better as a team? And when the season ends, the best defender is gonna win it.
Eric Walden, Salt Lake Tribune.
Hey, Rudy. So you discussed kind of the need for increased communication between, after the Wizards game. After that game, you'd mentioned being pretty unhappy with the effort. After the Raptors game, it seemed like everyone was a lot happier. Is it as simple as better communication, or were there other things involved? Kind of what was the difference between one game to the next?
I think the effort, our toughness. We're way more physical. Everyone. I felt like individually we had some pride against the Raptors. Guys didn't want to get beat off the dribble. Guys weren't giving up on the plays. We're running back defensively. We all had that feeling that whenever they scored, it kind of hurt us a little bit. And against the Wizards, it was like they scored, but it's okay. We're gonna try to score. It's our turn now, and we just play kind of like pickup game, and that's not the way we want to play. And when we all have that individual pride, and obviously it carries on to the team, and and we can be I think the greatest defensive teams are teams of tough guys, just tough guys that have pride. And I think we have that. We just can't get distracted by the points and not try to foul, or or when we're tired, try to save ourselves. When we all play that way, just the team just does this. And I don't know how many points we score off of defense, but when we get those stops and we're able to run, we get easy shots, and it makes everything easy. On the shooters, on myself, and we having fun.
Follow up from Chris and Kenny.
Rudy, Joe just seems to continue to get better with age. I mean, you look at what he's doing this year. You've known him for such a long time. Can you just speak to what he's bringing you guys this year, and then also his versatility?
I mean, Joe is kind of been the glue within our team. The guy that tries to do every single thing he can do to help his teammates and to impact the game. And whether it's defensively, whether it's offensively, we almost have to beg him to shoot. And now I feel like he's had his best week this season because he's shooting the ball and he's being really aggressive. And and it's just every single night, whether he makes threes or he doesn't, his impact on our team has been great. And I mean, for myself especially, being able to have someone that is always looking for me and looking to find me, it really has my confidence. And I think he's doing that with every single one of us, and it really helps the team kind of like stay together in a way. And defensively, it's just tough. So it's that mindset that we want to have every single night, and it's been great for us.
Follow up from
Thanks,
Sarah
Rudy.
Todd.
Rudy, how's your hip?
That's my hip. It's better. That little extra day was good. I think it should be better even tomorrow. So, just a bad bruise, you know, and just want to make sure that it doesn't impact, you know, the rest of the body. And it's all about, you know, trying to just fight through it, and it's gonna get better and better.
Last questions from David Locke.
Rudy, you guys haven't been quite right offensively in the first quarter of games, yet that same group in the third quarter is really good. What is that difference recently?
It's a good question. I think, you know, I think we need to find a way to start again better. And I think against the Raptors, we had a great, you know, defensive start. Offensively, I felt like we're getting good shots. They just didn't fall, you know. So it just it's just a matter of starting the game and playing the right way. You know, not overthink, try to be aggressive and unselfish. And for me, the big focus for us is really to start the game the right way defensively, because when we start the right way defensively, we're able to score off our defense, and it really, you know, it really helps our flow offensively, and it's the same for the other team. You know, usually when we start the game a little soft defensively, the other guys get confidence, and then it makes it harder on us the whole game. So it's really you know, try to play the right way offensively, and more importantly, try to start the game with toughness and really locked in defensively.
Thanks, Rudy.
Thanks, Rudy. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.